Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World, and welcome to my version 12 summary video. So what I like to do in the last couple of versions is at the end of the version, I like going through and taking a look at everything that happened in the version. A lot of times it's very difficult for us to remember what happened, and it's been a long version. The last couple of versions have been very long. So I want to go through, I want to go and see all of the Homebase status reports, the patch notes, and all of that. But if you guys would like to see even more of everything that happened in this version, I have something like 95 videos, 95 videos for version 12, just for version 12 of everything, all the updates, all the news, all the must-haves, all the weekly resets, all of that. If you guys want to check that out, I'm going to make it pop up there in the corner, or be at the end, or there'll be a link below. It's the full playlist. You guys can play that and you can see everything that happened in version 12. But we're gonna jump into this, guys. We're not gonna waste any time. We're gonna jump straight into this one. Let's go ahead and we're gonna start looking at all of the status reports. We're gonna look at every single one of the status reports. We're gonna go through all of them and see what happened. And something that I didn't realize until I started looking about this was that version 12 didn't start with much either. Version 12 actually didn't start with a lot. Version 12, not like version 13, because version 13 is a special situation where we actually started version 13 without ending version 12. So even though technically at the moment of me recording this, we are in version 12, sorry, we're in version 13 technically, we're still having the quest lines and the events from version 12, as well as the event store. So let's take a look at it. We started with the no dancing quest line. Oh yeah, where Major Oswald said that we couldn't dance, and Stoneheart Farah made her appearance. Man, Stoneheart Farah has been a huge part of the game, especially with all the bows that followed. So she's amazing. I really hope that you got her. War Games came back. Wow, I remember that. War Games, yeah. Dashing Hawk came out, which unfortunately wasn't very much, and the Love Song Bow. Man, I forgot about that. And the Lunar Llama, yeah. So we were just wrapping up the Lunar Llama. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. I forgot about that. And the General's Bootcamp. Wow. Okay, so this is crazy. I can't believe it. I had totally forgotten about this. This is when the Smasher change happened. Smashers can't live with him, definitely can't live without him. It seems like they aren't charging until a little closer structures. Best to use this to your advantage. Remember, this is when we knew that they were no longer going to stop. Nothing was going to stop a Smasher now. We found a couple of ways to slow them and to stop them. But man, that's crazy. Yeah, also Sploder's not doing that much damage. And in Clip's Corner, we saw all of the, wow, yeah. Goodness gracious, we saw all that. The vacuum tube bow changes, the boom bow changes, all the different bow changes, the vendor tech changes, the small impacts to all the other different weapons. Yes, this is when they changed the Zap. Oh my goodness, yeah. I really wish that they hadn't done this to the Tiny Mr. Death and the Zap, especially the Zap. The Zap was absolutely perfect. It was perfectly balanced. When they did this, they reduced its damage. It really hurt. I really wish they hadn't done this. Traps changes as well. Man, this was a huge change. Yeah, this was actually part of the first change of the meta change. Remember, you guys remember, like the big first part of the first, well, it's more like the continuation of the first part of the meta changes. Man, I had totally forgotten all of this. Batch recycles showed up, and there were bug fixes. Man, do you guys remember when they would actually tell us about bug fixes? So that was it for the very first Homebase status report of version 12. Then we went over to February. Goodness gracious, we were in version 12 since February 22nd. Oh yeah, that's when Lynx came back. Oh my goodness, can you guys I can't believe that. Lynx came back, Fallen Love Ranger came back, all the war games started changing, so we started getting those extra, you know how they do war games where they just get a couple new ones. I never did any of them. Next, we have the March 3rd Homebase status report. Back bling. Yeah, there was back bling and skins that came out. That was a big one that had been waiting for. The Cloudburst bow, Battlehound Jonesy, and the Spy Llama started. So the Spy Llamas first came out on, let's see, they came out in here. So Spy Llamas first came out on March 3rd. Wow. That's really interesting to see. And of course, a couple of different war games, bug fixes. Oh, we still had bug fixes in there too. All right. Okay. On to the next one. The next one would be the Save the World Homebase status report for March 11th. The March 11th Homebase status report brought us the Instigator. Man, this is where we were kind of like another bow. I gotta say, I love the bows. I just honestly feel like they didn't do them properly. And by that, I mean that I think that a lot of the bows have, how can I put this? A lot of the bows have, there's something missing. There's either heroes or perks that are missing to be able to build these bow setups really well as a solid storyline. If we would have had an event quest line, let's say all of the heroes would have gotten stuck on a deserted island, okay? Or let's say that everyone would have done a weird time travel thing and they would have also been stuck in like the Middle Ages or in prehistoric times. And then Clip would have been like, hey, don't worry, I got this. I'm going to take apart a bunch of different weapons and I'm going to create bows. And that would have been a great way to introduce these bows with a storyline, as well as maybe some new heroes or different heroes that were going to be able to properly, how can I put this? We're going to be able to properly support, and we could have made some really good setups, because apart from that, a lot of these bows just feel like they've got a lot of potential, but it's not really fulfilled yet. So the Instigator was back, Stare Down Southie came back, and of course a couple more war games, and that was it. Next one is going to be March 17th. March 17th Homebase status report. Hard Knocks, School of Hard Knocks. Man, Gold Knox. I love Gold Knox. I think Gold Knox is one of the greatest, funnest heroes that we've ever had. His story was amazing. It was awesome. Knox was absolutely crazy. Gold Knox with that demo derby, man. I'm actually glad they never really changed the perk or anything. It's a solid perk. I kind of feel like if we had maybe a hero or that could be in support that could increase the damage for these ones, maybe that'd be a little bit better. Of course, you know, you've got Azalea Clark that can do for everyone, but specifically for him would have been a tiny bit better. Apart from that, you can do the setup where he refreshes constantly. It's great. He is a definite, seriously solid hero. I really enjoy playing with him a lot. He's awesome. We had the Cram session returning, which honestly the Cram session returned, but it wasn't all that great. The locker presets came out, and the clean. Oh yeah. During this time we had the Spy Llama, and the cleaner came out as from the weekly store. Huh. I didn't remember this. I didn't remember that it came from the weekly store. 4-Leaf Wildcat came back, and of course a couple more of the war games. And then in the 1220 content update, which would have been, I guess, the next week, March 25th, the pot shot. The pot shot is an incredibly powerful weapon. It is really, really good in certain circumstances. If you're using it for clearing groups of enemies, like even if you're an MSK, it's actually really good. It's not bad. It's definitely not a bad weapon. I'm glad I got it. Hopefully you guys got it too. Highland Warrior Wildcat and another war games there. The next one was at the end of March 31st. We had the Save the World. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is when Dungeons returned, and if I'm not mistaken, the Pirate Llama also returned here. No, not yet. So Dungeons came back here. I'm glad. I love Dungeons. I really love Dungeons. I really wish that Dungeons would stick around. Maybe Dungeons will come back again with some new areas or something like that. I really would like that. We had the Nightfire came out. Man, I forgot about the Nightfire. Huh. Wow. You know what? I gotta be honest. I haven't even really looked very well at Nightfire. I gotta take a better look at all the bows actually. If they don't have AoE attack or AoE effect, I usually tend to not really look at them because I've got horrible aim, so I don't really look at them. Miss Bunny Penny came back then, and then we also had the Core Llama updates where we had all the bows, the compression burst, well, the basic bows, the compression burst, Vintage Seeker, vacuum tube bow, and the scavenger bow all got put into the Core Llamas, but they also didn't tell us that the Xenon bow and the Scrap Shot bow were also going to be in there. They never told us those. It's just that you can get them from that. So there's 6 bows that you can get from the Core Llamas. Hopefully you've got them, especially the Xenon bow. It is the greatest bow we have. I love it. It's amazing. Oh, the improved founders perks too. I made a video actually. I made a couple of videos where I went through all of these weapons, kind of showing them all. And then I also made another video where I focused just on the Nocturno, because the Nocturno had a lot of potential. But then of course we found out that there were some bugs to it and other things like that. So I never really finished those videos. I may need to re-record them because a lot has changed since then, because each one of these weapons can be used with a specific hero and specific hero loadouts to maximize their effect. And you know what? I think I might actually work on that video, and hopefully if we get a sale soon and the limited edition comes back, I will definitely have to I'll definitely have to release them then. But regardless of that, I will say, if the ultimate version isn't available, I recommend you go for the ninjas. I recommend you go for the Masamune, because the Masamune is amazing. It's amazing. We had the 12.30 content update with Rabbit Rare Jonesy and Cottontail Eagle Eye. Then we moved on to the, wow, we were already, man, seriously, we're already in April 15th. Wow, we went 2 weeks. So this is when we started kind of having those couple of weeks updates where we didn't have anything for a while. All right. Giant Comet. Oh, there it is. The questline, the Blockbuster questline returned. Man, it's been around since then. Wow. I really don't like the quest line. I may have to try and do a little bit of it, but only if I have to. Carbide, of course, came back in it, and the Cloak Star. If you're doing the Blockbuster quest line, you can progress to get them. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to try and get these done to get them again. They're great heroes, but you know what? I can live without them if I have to. The hoverboard wraps. Oh, yeah, the hoverboard wraps. Man. We have hoverboard wraps. I just realized we have hoverboard wraps, and I don't even use my hoverboard. I need to take a closer look at that. Dashing Hair can return the Easter egg launcher and 12.40 bug fixes. The Nocturno perk, I'm glad they did that. I really like when they give us some bug fixes. I really wish they would give us a longer, more extensive list of them as well. The 12.41 content update brought Barlow Luna, who came at April 24th. All right, so that was it for this one. Then we went to, oh, we still have another one in April 29th. The April 29th update brought us, oh, is this when we had the Pirate Llamas? No, we already had the Pirate Llamas here, didn't we? You know what? I don't even remember when the Pirate Llamas actually showed up. You know what? We gotta see when the Pirate Llamas came out. So the April 29th update brought us back Blakebeard in the event shop, as well as the powder keg. Some people really enjoy this weapon. I gotta take a closer look at it because it does seem to have a lot of potential. There it is, the Xenon Bow. The Xenon Bow, guys. The Xenon Bow is perhaps, like I said, I love it. It is an amazing weapon. It is incredible. It does so much damage. It has that AoE attack. It's incredible. I love it. Yeah, one shot to rule them all. Pierce multiple husks with the new Xenon Bow, now available in the Korlama set. Beautiful. And then the 12.50 content update brought us now, brand new, Buccaneer Ramirez the Pirate Soldier. And yeah, she was available starting May 8th. So this was a double update one. Let's see. So we're going to be well into May now. Yeah, May 12th. So May 12th brought us a Save the World 12.50 content update 2. Wow. Hybrid came back. The 12.60 update was... Okay, so this was the charge update. This was the charge update where Clip said that all of these weapons right here no longer had... Oh, sorry. The fire rate perks were going to affect these weapons. So... I have tried it with a couple of them. The Noble Launcher is amazing with them. The Vacuum Tube Sniper is actually pretty cool too. All the bows actually are really cool with the charge changes. I wonder why. Yeah, the Vacuum Tube Sniper, I think I tried that one. The Crescendo we tried, and the Zapatron, and the Storm King Launcher. So I know for a lot of people, putting that fire rate perk on these weapons made a huge difference. So that's pretty awesome. Seawolf Jonesy, which I really enjoy using. I still enjoy using him, apart from the fact that they messed up my beautiful paper shredder, but you know, hopefully that's going to be fixed soon. Hopefully by the time you guys see this, it'll be fixed. The Bundle Bus also returned, which is pretty cool, and the Freebooter Cannon. Freebooter Cannon, actually, even though I really did enjoy Seawolf Jonesy, I didn't feel like Freebooter Cannon had that much to offer. I've still tried them a couple of times. I just can't seem to find a good way to use them. But that was it for this one, and we've only got a couple left. The Homebase status report for June 5th. Wow, so we jumped all the way from this was like 2 or 3, wasn't it? Yeah, we jumped all the way from May 12th to June 5th. Wow, that's crazy. June 5th brought us back Diecast Jonesy and Chromie Ramirez, the bowler as well. And I think this was another double, wasn't it? Was this a double? Yeah, this is another double. June 5th and June 12th. And then June 17th, which, yeah. June 30th, the Dungeons and Blockbusters going away, adventure tickets being converted to Spy Llamas, and then on the 17th, and then we also know that now on the 30th, any tickets you have will be converted to Pirate Llamas. Walper came back, Star Spangled Headhunter, and that was it. I gotta say, this one, it doesn't feel like it was that long, but going back all the way, not here, going back all the way to February 20th, guy. From February 20th, guys, all the way to June 17th or June 30th, I guess. That is a huge event period in which we really didn't have that much updating. Now you guys can see that there were some major changes. I had totally forgotten about the Zap Zap change and those weapons that had kind of been nerfed a little bit. I really wish they hadn't. I really wish they hadn't, guys, because to be perfectly honest, actually, was it a nerf or was it a buff? Now that I'm kind of thinking about it, I don't really remember if it was a nerf or a buff. Where was it now? Now I can't even remember where it was. Let's see. No, it wasn't here. Was it here? Drum roll. No, that's the one for the other ones. It was earlier on. But yeah, looking back and thinking about that, I gotta tell you, I'm actually kind of surprised. I really wish. Wow, was it way all the way back here? No, it wasn't the very first one, was it? Was it the very first one? It was the first one. Wow, it was the very first one. Small impact changes. Yeah. It was an impact reduction, and that impact really did make a lot of it did make a difference. I gotta say, it did make a difference in my Zap Zap. I did notice a difference. I kind of wish they hadn't changed it because it did make a difference for me, just how you like it. I still enjoy Zap Zap. I still love it, but I find myself not really using the Zap Zap past level like 108, 116, unless I'm using an actual pistol setup, because it just doesn't have the power that it used to. But yeah, there we go. So that's it, guys. That's it for every single update that we had. Man, it's been a long event, guys. Version 13 is coming around the corner. Of course, I will be live, hoping to see you guys there. Don't forget that everything is going away. We don't exactly know what's going to happen with the event shop. More than likely, it's going to completely be reset. But just in case, maybe there's going to be the Star Spangled Headhunter, the Walper might stay. But just in case if it's not, I recommend you go ahead and purchase everything before it goes away. The ticket conversion as well. And let's wait and see what happens, because we don't know anything. We have no clue what's going to be coming back. Exciting. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. This has been Fortnite Save the World, taking a look at everything that we had in version 12. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you did enjoy it, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, the content I make, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.